Welcome. Hello, it's Tammy. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, I have another good one for you. It's overcoming doubt, earning extra income, but overcoming doubt. We're going to find out how to make an income from home in 2 hours a day. And my subtitle, I have a little subtitle for this one: 30 years as a stay at home wife, no current job experience, no tech skills. That's me. And now I'm growing a business that I never thought possible. So I welcome all my stay at home wives. I'm welcoming my empty nesters, grandparents, anyone who has not worked in a while. Are you on fixed income? Are you retired? I want to talk to you because I have something really important I want to share. In fact, I'm going to make this kind of a Q&A day. I want to answer any of your questions you have about digital marketing and how I got started and what this business actually looks like, right? For somebody who doesn't have tech skills, and then you hear the word digital marketing, and you're like, ooh, yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I'm here to tell you it's okay. You don't have to be a techie person to do this. And you don't need, any special experience. That's what's so cool about doing this business. So thank you for joining me. Um, I just wanted to share a little bit about myself. Hi, my name is Tammy. I am in Idaho. And like I said before, I've been a 30-year stay at home. The thought of going out into the workforce was just a little too terrifying, but we are on a fixed income and we need that extra income. I want to just spoil my grandbaby. I want to pay off our mortgage debt. So if any of you are out there and you're looking for extra income, it's not too late to start a business. I'm here to tell you it has been the simplest transition starting this business. I have enjoyed it so much, and I'm here to help you. So if you are looking for some extra income from home, I'm your gal. Now, guys, I did think when I heard digital marketing, like this was something for younger people. Okay, it crossed my mind. It did. That I don't know if I could do this, but it's okay. You can do this. You don't need that kind of experience, and you can build a business. You can be your own boss. Anybody who's new and never had a business before, give me a 1 in the comments. I'd love to connect with you. Tell me your background. Have you had a business before? I've had 7, and I'm so glad my husband's not home because he always tells me, quit saying that, quit saying that. But it's part of my story. I have tried so many different ways to make extra income, and none of them really clicked. And then when I was introduced to digital marketing, I was like, this can't be for real. I found something that I can do in 2 hours a day and make $900 a day or more. And it's passive income. I have automations in place. I've never had automations before. So I can't wait to tell you more about that. But it's true. I know it sounds unbelievable, but it's true. And let me share a little bit about me. Like I said, I've had a lot of different businesses. I've done MLM. I've been a crafter. I've sat in craft booths. I was a digital artist for a while, and that was my very first business. And one of the things that was the most difficult, especially when it's your very, very, very first time, is how many different hats you have to wear. So yeah, I was really good at making the thing. I could make, a product for a client, but I was also running to Kinko's and getting the copies made. And I was the delivery person. I was the invoicing person. And I was the bulk mail person and just all those different hats. And I never spent any time on the marketing side. I didn't have any more time. I had 2 babies at home. My girls were 16 months apart. I literally had 2 babies under 2 at home when I started this business. So I didn't have any more time. And I was able to, meet my clients' needs, but you know what? They were my boss. I didn't get to be my own boss. If you've ever had your own business, you may have had the kind of business that is still a job. And that's not what I'm talking about today. The digital marketing I do today, it's not a boss, it's passive income. So that's a huge, huge difference. I really want to make that analogy. So you do know, right? There's multiple ways you can make extra income. You know this already. But I'm going to show you anyway, because I love this. I love getting my whiteboard out. So one of the first things you might think of is, I need to go out and get a job. I need to do a thing, right? Because I know that's going to be instant income. I can go out and do the thing, but you're trading yourself for dollars. That you are giving away your time and your physicality to do the job to get paid. We choose this because we think it's the fastest, right? I don't have to have a lot of experience. I'm used to this concept. Everybody says, right? If you're looking for more money, well, get a job. Get another job. And what's interesting to me is that you can become wealthy with a job, but many employees, you have an employee mindset. You don't have an entrepreneur mindset. You don't know how to create assets, passive income. So this is one of the failings of having a job. You could grow your skills and become the manager. What if you grew your people skills? You grew your finance skills. You grew your budgeting skills. You grew management skills. You could become a manager of many employees, right? They do make more money, but you still have a job. And that's the difficulty here, is because you still have to trade the you times time to get the paycheck. And I want to show you that there's another way. There's another way. And yes, I want to introduce you to having your own business, but I want to be really specific about what business. Like I said, I've owned several businesses. They were not giving me freedom, especially at this age. Do I have any grandparents? You know you have limited time. I personally have fewer years ahead of me than I do behind me. I don't have the time to give up to a job. I don't want 9 to 5 or any crazy job, right, that has you working nights and weekends. I don't want more time away from the family. What are our options? Because both of these are going to take that from you. They take your time for $1. And hey, yes, I have a 2-hour workday. I am working now. This is my 2-hour workday, and I share how people can do the same thing, how you can earn income from home online with an asset. So imagine if you have, oh, that's so sweet that you think that. Wow. You are right on the ball, aren't you? Okay. So let me share with you why it's different. If you have assets working for you and you make passive income, that's the difference. Okay. So can you write a book? This is what I mean by asset. Oh, that's a terrible looking book. Okay. This never diminishes. This book is always available for you to sell to one, sell to another, right? It goes on and on and on. You put all the sweat energy of your brain to work, and now you can serve that many more people with your asset. Maybe you write music. Your music is an asset. Your music is available. It doesn't diminish. It's available always. And then people who want what you have to share, they can buy that, but it doesn't diminish, right? We're looking for ways that you can have passive income without trading all of you times time, that limited, very limited time for a dollar. Now, you could create video courses. E-learning is huge right now. You could make video courses right now. It's $1 billion business right now, and it's projected to be $1 trillion business in, I think the day was 2030. So being in the digital space is so cool. It is so convenient. Why? Because you can work from home. You can use social media to your advantage. See, the other businesses I had, they were more like jobs. I didn't have an asset that would never diminish. I've made art video classes before, but I didn't have the marketing skills. So when I show up 2 hours a day in my social media, doing YouTube Live, then I am sharing the product with you personally. Like, you get to know and trust me that I'm a real person and that I have something that's really valuable that you might be interested in. And you know what? If it's not, you just scroll on by. That's what I love about having a rejection-free business. It's really you're reaching the audience you need to reach. If they need what you have and you can communicate it well, then they might be interested with what you have. So these are assets that I'm talking about. There's others. I mean, you could have a income property. Been there, done that. When those rents come every month, but you bought the property once. And that's the thing with these assets, right? You created the piece once, and the income keeps coming because more people discover you and want what you have. But, the thing with having an income property, things happen, things break, right? You have to put money back into the income property. So you might need a management company if you're not going to be doing it yourself. All of these things require more time of you versus any of these other assets. If you have automations working for you, then you've got it made, right? Because your automations help you have a 2-hour workday. Your automations are working for you 24 hours a day. In fact, this is one right now. If you go to www.nevertoolateincome.com, you can have, hey, I love what you're doing here. Your energy and passion. Isn't that great? Okay, thank you. Now, I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, friend. So what I'm talking about is having a digital marketing business. It's also an e-learning course, but I want to share there's way more to it than just the e-learning courses. One of the things that I hear, because I had this objection, is how much tech is required. How much tech? Well, let me tell you, if you can scroll social media, if you can buy something on Amazon, then you are qualified. If you can follow a step-by-step instructions, and I'm not talking about like, those instructions that, pages and pages. These are video lessons. The video lessons that I learned how to do this business, I could do at my own pace. And there's lifetime access to this. So there's no rush. It's not like one of those 8-week courses that, okay, you've only got 8 weeks with the information and then the site goes down or something, right? It's lifetime access. And all I had to do was play the video, pause it, do the thing it asked. Play the video, pause it, do the thing it asked. If you know how to play and pause, you can do this business. So how much tech's required? I could do it. There's actually tech support in the program. So I keep saying program, and I didn't even introduce the program. I chose Legacy Builders. There's three other courses that you might be interested in, but I chose Legacy Builders. One, because I wanted all the information. I wanted it all, and I wanted it now. Are you like that? If I'm going to get something, I want it all. I want to know everything. And when I get to it, I'll get to it. So that's what I did with Legacy Builders. And I realized I didn't need to be tech savvy to start the business. One, because there's done for you tools. The automations are all set up. You don't have to create a product to come and start selling. Oh, thank you, friend. That's so kind. I appreciate you. That was very generous. So I'm sharing how to promote digital products. And this is what I wish I had 10 years ago. These other businesses I had, I didn't have the marketing skills. I didn't know how to share the thing that I created. If you are wanting to get into the digital space and you have a digital product, then the lessons you learn here in Legacy Builders can help you create video courses, create a marketing campaign. You can use social media to promote with. It'll teach you how to have the automations to get you going, or you just use what they have. I love promoting the products that were already created. One, it saved me a lot of time. But two, they're already on high demand. People are looking for these products already. So I didn't have to come up with something. But now that I have these skills and I'm mastering these skills, I can move on. I can create my own product and bring it to market. That's what's really neat. I thought that was cool. All right. Two, and this is a very real issue. I don't want to make light of this. Challenges. You're going to say, Tammy, I'm really nervous about starting a business because what if I come across something I don't know what to do? What if there's challenges that I can't overcome? Then what? Right? Because you don't know what you don't know. If you've never done an online business before, that's really a viable question. I get that. But here's the thing. In Legacy Builders, there's so much support available. There's mentoring, there's coaching, there's a search tool. You can ask your questions in the community and get the answers you're looking for to solve your challenges, right? We all started with zero. Well, many of us started with zero. I came to TikTok 5 months ago. No followers, I did not add my friends and family. Like, I wanted to come with a clean slate and just say, can I prove this to myself? Can I have a successful business doing the things that the program says I should be able to do and make six figures? And lo and behold, if I haven't been doing this for 5 months now, and I do have a following, I am getting leads, I am making sales. Like, everything they said was true. You have to learn some skills. And if you call that a challenge, then that's what it is. Or it's an opportunity. I want you to start looking at coming across new problems as an exciting thing, right? You know why? Because you've probably been stuck in the same place for too long. If you have debt, that's probably been a burden in your life for too long. If you want something more for your kids, something better for your family, then you are probably been stuck there for too long. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the hearts. You've been very generous. Thank you, friend. So when you come across a new challenge, a new problem, you should be getting excited because that means you're making progress. You're doing something you've never done before, and you're going to grow yourself. You're going to grow your skills. You're going to grow your business. Because I'll tell you what, if you were already a six-figure earner or you had $1 million in the bank account, you've already overcome these things. But if we want to reach that point, if you want to become a six-figure earner working from home 2 hours a day with an automated business, you might come across something you've never seen before or had to do before. And that's okay. That's normal. So don't be surprised and don't be put out that this was too much. It's not too much. It's just different. You can figure this out. Six-figure earners are problem solvers. You can do this. I have come across things about me I didn't know. I didn't know I had limiting beliefs. Have you used this word before? I didn't know what limiting beliefs were. I thought I didn't have any. I thought I was so open-minded to business. I thought I knew so much about business. And then I realized I was a big fat lie. One was I had a negative feeling towards TikTok. And then I started my own account. So obviously, what I thought about it was not true. I can have a business and show up on TikTok making content, right? Going live. I never thought I could go live. I was intimidated, anxious. It's like fearful. Right? I didn't know. I thought I couldn't do it. And then I heard someone say, it's fun. I enjoy it. And I had to take what this person said, who's making six figures, by the way, with my belief and decide who's telling the truth. And I realized I've been wrong. I've been lowering my potential by my beliefs. And that's what limiting beliefs are. If you don't believe you can do something, lo and behold, you can't do something. But if you could change your attitude, if you could change your thoughts about it, and then lo and behold, I'm going live on 2 platforms almost every day since I wrote it down. Oh, since September 1st, over 2 months of going live. Like, the thought I had back then, I don't believe it's true anymore. And I'm curious if I ever go and coach somebody and say, "Oh, thank you, Carrie. She's the master. Guys, Carrie, my other stay-at-home mom, she's amazing. Wonderful digital marketer. She's so generous and kind. Thank you, friend. She understands what this is like when you come across challenges you've never seen before, when you're doing new things you've never done before. Of course, it's uncomfortable. Of course, it's awkward. It's new, and that's okay. You can learn, you can grow those skills. You can, and then you know what happens? Whew, the confidence you get when you've overcome something is powerful. Oh dear. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what I can do. All right. Got taken care of that. Taken care of that. All right. So we're talking about overcoming challenges, and a lot of them are your mindset. It's the belief of what you think you can do versus what you're capable, what's your potential. That's the big deal. That's the really big deal. You don't know how great you are until you start. And isn't that funny? I just think that's so funny. Like, I didn't know I had it in me. Do you remember when I was in Hawaii? I thought I loved to sleep. And there I was going live at 4:30 and 5 a.m. Never thought I could ever do that. And then it was like, well, that wasn't a big deal. And then I go live in an airport. Do you remember that? That wasn't a big deal. Like, things you thought you would never do. I was like, man, we just shut down our potential all the time. And what if you're successful? Yeah. Well, it was California, friend. Carrie, I was in it was in Oakland. It's like, yeah, everybody's got their camera out, right? So it felt odd at the time, but then you look back and you're like, nobody cared. Nobody cared. You have to overcome so much out of your own self. That's the biggest challenge I found when you have your own business. That's the biggest thing. All right. So what's another objection? If you're wondering about starting your own business, let me know in the comments. What's something you're struggling with? I'd love to answer that question. The third one is how much time? How much time? So that's a loaded question. I'd really want to know what you are anticipating to happen, because I will never, ever, ever say this is a get rich quick program. Never. This is like the best. What's the quote? What's the quote? The best self-development program with a paycheck. If you are looking to make six figures, if you're wanting $1 million in the bank account, what kind of person do you have to become to get there? So if you ask, how much time does it take? Well, my first answer would be, it's 2 hours a day, right? You're making social media content. You're going live so that your audience can get to know you. Someone shared with me, when you first get to know somebody. Oh, I've got a great story for this. When you start to get to know somebody, how many hours would you put towards that relationship before you felt like we're friends or you got to know somebody? And I think that numbers say like 10 hours. If you've spent 10 hours with someone and the thought was like, oh, this is why we go live. If I only make 1 minute content 3 times a day, I'm only showing myself 3 minutes a day. How can somebody know, like, and trust you? You have to show up on the lives. This is an opportunity for you to meet your customers. Now, I do have a YouTube channel. I'm going live with YouTube, and all my lives are saved. So if you ever want to watch a replay, there they are, okay? That link's in my bio. You can find that. So your question of how much time is involved. Are you asking how much time till you get a paycheck? Guys, you don't have a job. You're your own boss. And the good news is you are your own boss. And the bad news is you're your own boss. And you can only be as good as the person you are. Do you need to grow your leadership skills? Yes or yes? Do you need to grow your communication skills? Yes or yes? If you don't have those, you need to grow those. Now, if that's something you came to the table with, you can find this. Our community, what are we at? We're over 45,000 people, business owners in the Legacy Builders community program. It's called Digital Growth. And there's plenty of people, left and right, plenty of people who have made sales their first days, first week, first month. It's possible. It wasn't for me. It was not for me. I had so much growing to do. You can watch my first videos on TikTok. I only have like 450 videos. Go back and watch those. You need to come to and just grow. The number one piece of advice I can give is you need to start like yesterday. But today's just as good. Like you can start today and, read books aloud. Practice seeing yourself on camera. Listen, right? Play your video and not watch yourself, but listen to your voice. Can you get loud? Can you get excited? Can you talk quietly but with energy? Then watch your video and turn the sound off. And it's like, are you animated at all? Do you have any energy whatsoever? These are things you can improve on. Now, granted, you want to have your own personality. You need to be yourself. But there's things you can improve on, right? None of us are done growing or improving. You can keep going and learning and new things. One of the best things about joining Legacy Builders, like I didn't even know what the program was, but I knew I wanted it, was because I was excited for education. I buy books and I buy education. And then I found out what Legacy Builders had to offer. And I was blown away. I was so grateful to find a business that I could do from home and grow myself, grow my brand, and start contemplating things that I could create that would help my perfect customer. What is it that they're looking for? I'll tell you what, for me, it's working 2 hours a day because I'm retired. I have a grandbaby. I have my father who's 81. I want to have as much time with family as possible. I don't want a 9 to 5. I do not want to stand behind a counter ringing people up. This body definitely cannot be a stock person and filling shelves. I don't want to work. I don't want to commute. I don't want to buy special clothes. I don't want to have to eat out because I'm working so many hours. I want a business that I can do from home. And I want a business that uses technology, social media. And I wasn't afraid of making content. That was something I was definitely not afraid of, but I had to grow that skill. So the question, how much time? Because I don't know you. I don't know what you're bringing to the table. Maybe you can make $900 that first week and then $900 every single day after that. It's possible. There's people that have done it, but I don't know. All I know is my experience, what I had to start reading, what I had to start believing. Like I said, I've got so many books. I am training my mind. I'm training my belief. And that is helping me grow the business. If you need help with that, if you need coaching with that, if you have questions about how you can grow a business, let me hear from you. If you go to www.nevertoolateincome.com, you're going to get an email from me. Ask me your questions. Just reply to that email and ask your questions. I would love to hear from you. What are your goals? What is it you're really after? Do you need to be out of debt? Do you need more time with the family? You need to quit your 9 to 5, or is your fixed income not enough? You're not able to travel like you thought you were going to because of your limited income. I want to help you find a new way of making that happen. So let me tell you a little bit about Legacy Builders. This is a e-learning course. It's in high demand e-learning. This is what I didn't know. I didn't know that this program would teach me how to do this program. If you're a business owner and you're looking to how to do social media marketing for your business, this is the right program. If you are someone who's very entrepreneur, you have a product, you've got concepts floating through your head, you want to create e-learning courses and market it well and have funnels and systems and automations in place that are growing your email list and meeting your customers' needs, this program can teach you that. But if you want to make extra income on a product that's already done for you, that's already in high demand, you could have $900 days. You could have $600 days, $300, $100 days. I promote done for you digital products, and I have 4 income streams. 100% profit. Can I fit that in there? Ooh, it's close. Okay, 100% profit of a done for you digital product. And we've already talked about it, a 2-hour workday. How many of you would love to drop that 9 to 5, stop the commute, have that time with your family or your hobbies or your passion projects? There's things you want to accomplish in your church, in your community, in your family. And how do you do that? If you're working 40 and 50 and 60-hour days, or you could have a done for you digital product and make 100% profit. So like I said, I have Legacy Builders. It was $900. There's Digital Mastery for $600. You have your choice of the passive daily pay blueprint for $300 or the launch pad for $100. And this is what's amazing. You can learn the skills to have daily pay. You can learn the skills to show up 2 hours a day consistently, teaching people how to make extra income at their own pace. It's lifetime access to this education. And the cool thing, I think this is what literally sets it apart from any other business I've ever had, is something called the community. Like I said, there's 45,000 members business owners in the community. And one of the things I love going to the wins. Let's see, is this updated? Here we go. Here we go. So there's a tab. When you go into the community, there's a tab called wins, and you can read what people, their lives are being changed. Things are happening. 3 people asked for info today, and I got a new lead. I posted my very first video of me talking. If that's something that's intimidating to you, and I get that, I've been with the camera 5 years now. Like, I don't have that issue anymore. I do remember having that issue back then. But some people start with a faceless marketing campaign. You know, those beautiful images with text on the screen and the beautiful music. Like, you can have a business that's faceless marketing. And she's sharing, she started doing real her talking videos. These are wins, right? When I started this and I was sharing with you about learning the skills, it might take some time for you to get that courage to go live. That's okay, because it's new. It's probably new for you. I received 287 leads in 24 hours. These are people that put their email in. They wanted more information on digital marketing. She made 1 million Rand, South African money, doing digital marketing. When I say there's 6-figure earners, there's also millionaire earners. I forgot to post, but I made $400. I made $1,200. People share their wins in a community that is encouraging them and liking these posts and congratulating them. How many businesses have you ever had that people, other business owners, cheer you on, who know what it's like to have those challenges come up and overcome them, and we cheer each other on? That's a beautiful thing for me. I get so excited when I see things like that. Let me share with you what the program actually looks like. When you go to, if you opt in with the Legacy Builders, this is what e-learning courses can look like. So there's video lessons on how to do the business. Let's see. How to find your products, how to navigate. All right, very first lessons. What's passive income? If you are very, very, very brand new, and I don't know what social media marketing, all that means. I don't know what sales funnel means. I don't even know what passive income means. There's step by step how to, and for you to grow an education on what this program has to offer. A winning mindset, master resale rights, the 2-hour workday. It's all in here. That's it. When I started 5 months ago, there was 120 video lessons in Legacy Builders. And I think I looked 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, there was 160 video lessons. When I say you're buying education, you're buying continuing education. Like, more content is being added. Your program's more valuable as time goes on. That's incredible to me. And then there's mentoring and coaching. 6-figure earners, millionaire earners are giving mindset training, how-to classes. They're live interactive Zooms that allow you to ask your questions and talk about what's working, what's not, what else could I be doing? Was there something I missed, right? That's powerful. When I've had my other businesses, I wish I had somebody over my shoulder saying, okay, go here, do this, do that. Don't forget this. You don't have to worry about that right now. That's the kind of training that's in the program. You don't need to come to the table with anything ready to go. I just think that's so powerful. It's not like any other business I've ever seen. If you want to have a balanced work life and family life, this is the way to go because it's a 2-hour workday. You can accomplish your income producing activities. And what are income producing activities? I'm doing social media posts. I work at making 3 video posts a day and get that posted to TikTok and my YouTube. And then I go live about an hour every day because then it's saved on my YouTube channel as well. Now that content is searchable. It's out there 24 hours a day. People can discover that when they're looking for an online business, when they're looking to make an income from home, right? You search those keywords and you can find me and my content. That's automations. That's working for you 24 hours a day. So social media and going live. And the other half an hour is answering emails. It's checking through and seeing where there are any comments that I missed. I want to help and answer people's questions. I want to help them on their way to starting a business, coaching them, helping them reach their goals. That's what I'm here for. I don't want another empty nester to miss their grandbaby's birth, to miss their daughter's wedding. Yeah, been there, done that. Because of limited time, because of limited resources. It doesn't have to happen. When I found a business that I could do from home that makes $900 a day possible, everything changed. I am so grateful for this opportunity, and I want that for you. I want you to know that it's possible also. Come here at nevertoolateincome.com and let me show you. This is what I talk about in automations. You go to www.nevertoolateincome.com and you'll meet John and Marge. John and Marge, this is where you put your email in. Put your email in there and you'll get an email back from me with a free gift. I have a gift for you, and it's how to have a 6-figure income with digital marketing. You're going to get a thank you email from me. And watch this video. Start learning what it is, right? This concept might still seem nebulous. I hope not. I hope I was able to clarify for you. Oh, thank you, friend, for the follow. I appreciate that. You want more information? Right? I showed you a little bit about the video modules. This is more about what's in Legacy Builders. Course creation. This is what I'm talking about. If you have a digital product that you want to bring to market, how do you do that? How do you have those, all these pages? They're included in the program. So I don't want to leave anybody hanging. I want you to know, I chose Legacy Builders. It was $900. There's another program called Digital Mastery. Passive Daily Blueprint is $300 and Launchpad is $100. I also paid a $29 website fee. That website fee is directly related to the program you choose. The reason I bring that up, and these are one-time costs, one-time investments. The reason I bring that up is because if you ever buy, say, the Launchpad or the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint or Digital Mastery, and you want to upgrade, You have to pay the $29 again because it's based on the program you bought. Any of these programs you buy, you're able to resell them. You have the master resale rights to that course that I showed you, and you can resell them and make 100% profit. I also paid $12 for my domain name. That's an annual cost. And then I paid $12 for my professional email. That's an annual cost. So for under $1,000, like the price of a TV or your cell phone, you have a business in a box. It's ready to go. Those pages are working for you 24 hours a day. Anybody shop Amazon? Anybody buy anything online this last week? Hey, Phil, I have been with Legacy Builders since June 1st. And if you've ever bought anything online, you know you want what you want when you want it. And so people have put their email in at midnight. I am not up at midnight. I'm sleeping, but that's automations. Those pages are working for you. And those automations are there when your customers are ready. If they want the information on how to earn money from home at midnight, I don't have to DM. I'm not on the phone. I'm not texting. I'm not emailing back and forth. I've had MLMs where we did three-way calls. Do you remember those three-way calls and the scheduling you had to do to make those happen? These automations are for the customers when they're ready. And I work a 2-hour workday, creating content that's searchable, going live to meet people. That's fantastic. Hey, friend, that's very cool. You're very welcome. I'm going to wrap it up here in just one more minute. I want you to, if you want more information, you want those pages, you want to contact me and ask me any questions, www.nevertoolateincome.com, put your email in, and let's continue the conversation. What can I do to help you start your own business? I want to eliminate any doubt. I want to help answer questions you might have that are holding you back as to why you might be hesitating. I don't see a reason to hesitate. Like, I jumped in before I even knew everything, and I'm so grateful I did, because the sooner you start, the sooner you can get the skills you need to start earning an income. A laptop, a iPad, those are helpful. I don't think it's necessary. Do not DI. I don't know what DI is. Oh, you can do this business from your cell phone. My TikTok right now, I make my content, I edit my content, I go live, and it's all with my cell phone. So thank you all. I appreciate you for your time. Thank you. And for the questions, those are awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Hey, I will be live tomorrow. Let's pick up the conversation, and I would love to talk more about mindset training and working from home and what all that looks like. So I appreciate that. No worries. I understand. You guys have a great day. Thank you for joining me. And you guys have a blessed, I just said